Hello YouTube, we're back again, this time with a very special edition. All of our unboxings and all of that stuff have been leading up to con season, and our con season has finally started. We are in Little Rock, Arkansas for Not Just Another Comic Con 2019. Last year, you may remember, we met a few very special people, and this year we've got some people lined up to talk to us a little bit, so stay tuned, you won't want to miss this. Yeah!
So my name is Brandy, and I'm the owner of D2 Comics and More. And one of our new products that we're doing at all the Comic Cons this year is we're actually doing on-the-spot custom T-shirts. So you have a choice of whatever size shirt that you have. You get to choose your own color. We have several different logos to go on the front and logos to go on the back. You choose what you want. You can have Harry Potter on the front with Pokemon on the back if you choose. So you mix and match, and it takes us about 15 minutes to have your t-shirt custom made just for you. So yeah, come by the different booths and check us out.
All right, we are here at Not Just Another Comic Con with Better Together Creations, and what did you say? I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
I'm Karen Shaper Cutter, and here's my Gary, my husband Gary. Here's my Gary.
Okay, and you've got your own comic book that you wrote then.
I did. This is called Lame Brains. It's about a zombie and his own ghost that travels through Normal, Illinois during a zombie apocalypse. It's a comedic look on the zombie apocalypse. So it doesn't have all that gloom and doom. There's several different fun things that happen throughout it. Like one of these is a little purple corgi named Susie, who only the zombie sees. And she comes galloping up to him, and then they get into a battle match for his arm. So he goes running around for his arm trying to get it back. So a lot of fun things like that.
So, and you just, when did you first come up with this? I mean, is this something that's been in the work for years, or?
I was watching, what was the Zombieland movie. And with Bill Murray in the movie, I absolutely adore Bill Murray in anything he does. And so with him being a Ghostbuster, it's like we started having a discussion about what if a zombie had a ghost between that and so it just kind of started developing from there.
Okay. And how long has this been in production now? Have you just a couple of years? Okay. Well, that's really neat. Now, if they wanted to get into this, they wanted to buy a copy themselves, how would they get a hold of you?
They can always go to the Lame Brains Facebook page. All they have to do is type in Lame Brains, it's one word, or go to Better Together Creations Facebook page as well, and they can find us on there.
Okay, well, I appreciate you taking a little time to talk to us.
Not a problem.
All right, today we are here at not just another Comic-Con in Little Rock. We're doing a little private signing with Lennea. And, you know, we're going to, while she's doing a little private signing, we're going to kind of talk a little bit back and forth. Kind of what all movies she's done, what she might have up and coming, and you know, what was the hardest thing to film and all that jazz. But we're going to kind of get on into it. Lennea, how did you get started into acting and all that?
I slept with a lot of people. No, I didn't. I didn't sleep with
That
anyone.
is
I
one
did
of the
not sleep
best
with anyone.
answer ever. So, Tony, you can get places by sleeping with people.
Yeah. I didn't. I was terrified. I never thought I'd be an actress, and I got into it through modeling. I started modeling, which I never thought I could do either. And
Are you kidding me? Is that like body banging back in the day?
I had no idea. And then I got into like getting one line or maybe an extra part and then one line and then all of a sudden a little part. Yeah, this was over years and years.
Yeah.
And I definitely got the bug and I just went for it.
Well, I know, like, here at Scary City Productions, we've definitely on up there in the top of like screen queens.
Well, thank you.
You know, we love you. Danielle Harris is also one of our favorites of Scream Queens. But you know, thinking of Scream Queens, we definitely on that top list.
Okay, here's another.
Here's another $10
for what you said. Thank you.
But you know, when you were filming your movies, I was kind of talking a little bit off camera just a minute ago. Can you tell us out there, YouTube, kind of what your hardest role was and maybe kind of why?
Return of the Living Dead was the hardest role because it was at night in LA and it was so cold at night because it's the desert and we had rain machines.
So not only you're cold, you're wet.
You're cold, you're wet, then you get colder. I didn't have much on. I had some leg warmers. That's it. That didn't help.
That is true.
You know, wet, soaked leg warmers are not pleasant.
That's the proof right there.
Yeah. And then they had to spend all the time painting me, and they kept trying to get the right paint because one would crack, one would do this, one would do that, and so they painted me with this permanent stuff, and I could never get it off when I went home because it was permanent.
Yeah.
So I couldn't like bathe it off or do anything. And the effects guy they fired gave me a can of gasoline.
How long did it take to get all that thing off?
It didn't, like probably a week after
to get
filming.
Everything off?
Yes.
Well,
you mean the prosthetic on my face?
No, just the paint itself.
Oh, the paint, it took like wearing off a week.
That's kind of, I've got perma-blood, like my hands are usually not just red.
What's that?
It's well, this stuff right here.
Oh, that stuff.
So
okay.
It constantly looks wet and like this.
That's cool.
I actually painted this last year. So this.
That's
stuff
really in
last year,
good
so
shape.
It stays looking wet and all that.
Does anyone know what he's talking about?
Yeah, but so we'll kind of go into it just for a second. This paint that's on here is called perma-blood, and like for a lot of haunted houses, they use that to give the effect of just slaughtered look. So I mean, it's pretty expensive, but it does go a long way.
Well, yeah, if it lasts all that time, then you have it made.
Yeah, I'm thinking, you know, it's.
Thoughts?
Oh, did you go into?
Maybe it's one with it. Maybe it's purple.
Oh, that's good.
You're a pervert.
That's
You're
good.
a pervert.
So that's going to be too close. I think we might need to go black.
Okay. Yeah, I think so too. I think it would look rotten like that. So here, maybe? Or here? But also, this last movie I did was, you know, kind of hard too. And it's called The Good Things Devils Do. And it was in North Carolina. It was really cold, like 30 degrees. And I'm wearing this like really lightweight cotton dress. And it was freezing and windy and...
When was it here recently?
Yeah, it was probably 2 months ago.
Okay, so it definitely was cold.
Yeah. And then they decided they'd made a special blood concoction, which had, I'm pretty sure, KY gel in it, because I was freezing. And they'd put it on me, and it would just like be like putting on a wet bathing suit.
Yeah.
That horrible feeling. And then I had to lay in it for a long time. And actually, my hair still got red in it from a couple months ago. Yeah.
Well, I think I actually seen a interview that you had done talking about how your hair took forever to get some of the blood stains and stuff out.
Oh, yeah. I told the director, don't ever have a fence guy use that blood again on anyone. We'll kill you.
I guess right here is the best place. This is super dark.
Okay. And then I'm a little bit colorblind, so I thought it was that, like in style now, that rose color kind of thing. And rose color shoes. And it wasn't. It was red orange.
Well, what year did you actually make your breakthrough?
Probably 84, I think. I don't know if it was, well, Savage Streets was a big movie for me. So looking back on the pinnacle of all the highlights of the career, even though that Return was your hardest, which one would you think maybe gives you the most fame, or that you, looking back on it, you were happy that you got? Besides Return, there's a lot of them. Silent Night, Deadly Night, because it caused such an uproar that I didn't even think it would. I was in Mexico filming, and my manager said, "Oh, everybody's up in arms," and I couldn't understand why, because it was just, to me, a movie.
Yeah.
And everybody took it so seriously.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's that big a deal now.
No, but then it was.
Well, I mean, because like the movies and stuff that were back in the 80s.
Yeah.
I mean, it was top notch back then, but the things they do gore wise now doesn't even come close.
No, they wouldn't even notice that. But then it really helped that movie get seen. So that one, let me think. Oh, also Night of the Demons. I kept saying I wasn't going to go in and see the director because I thought I was too old for it, because they were all teenagers, and I didn't want the rejection. I just kept saying, no, I'm not going to go. No, I'm not going to go. No, I'm not going to go. And finally, I did go in, and they didn't have me read or anything, and I got it.
Why didn't they let you come back on the other one?
That I don't know. I have no idea.
Because I don't know. I feel like it would have been like beneficial.
I know. I don't understand why they made it that way. I have no idea. Maybe it's because I didn't sleep with someone.
That's nasty.
Now we're reversing. Don't sleep with people.
No, don't. But I don't really know. They promised us, because we weren't paid really that much. It was like Screen Actors Guild payment. They said they promised us they were going to bring us back, and also on the film. And they promised us the costumes.
All for you to be able to keep.
And none of us got our costumes. But I know.
So that's one thing. I'm actually a big collector. I think I told you that.
Yeah.
When we were talking earlier, that when we go set up, because I actually, I have booths at a lot of cons, and we sell our props and things like that we make for haunted houses, theme parks, and movies. Of course, not the big budget movies, because they've got their own props department.
Right.
But we've been doing this for several years, and I really enjoy doing all this. And
I don't blame you. And I'd have to pick movies that I'm really not liking much, because I'd be like, oh, I've got this from this movie, and I wouldn't want to sell it.
I've got we don't sell the props.
Oh.
We all we do with those is when we go to the conventions, we set them up, and we kind of do like a little tip jar, and it says, hey, if you'd like to help support, cinema history, whatever donations is greatly appreciated. So you know, because there's not a lot of stuff, especially like little conventions like this,
Yeah.
to kind of help draw a crowd. You know, it also helps draw people to our booth.
Oh
You know,
my
to
gosh,
look
yeah.
at it, because it's not uncommon. I have an inflatable haunted house, and it's about the size of this
Whoa.
room.
Not like a bouncy castle.
Yes.
No.
It's about the size of this room. And
Wow. Where do you put it?
I put it at our haunted house, and then I also take it to conventions. And,
Oh my gosh.
and I charge entry for that, and then of course I do
Oh yeah.
sell autographs and things like that as well. But
That's really a good idea.
it, you know, doing all this little stuff allows me to continue to keep doing things that I love.
Exactly. Who wants to be at a job that they hate?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're going to be at it for so many years.
Yeah.
Especially now with the economy.
We're changing to a different. What do you think?
It's too bad we don't have a real weird room. Well, let's do silver.
You try silver, see what it looks like.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I sold my return outfit. I did sneak off with a bunch of it. That looks, what do you think? That looks good?
Yeah, that looks great.
And these dry a little faster.
Yeah.
But yeah, I snuck away with, and then I sold them. What did I do? But it was before everybody kind of was collecting them.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and you know, if it wasn't for y'all out there, you know, collectors, people that support us as being a smaller channel, and you know, other YouTubers, other outlets in the movies and everything, you know, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. Because if people weren't buying the movies,
then
you wouldn't be here today.
Yeah, they wouldn't care.
And then I wouldn't be here today. You know, getting stuff signed and things like that. So it's just a nice,
oh my gosh, yeah.
you know, little
Trade off.
snowball. You know, that kind of just, you know, works itself back around.
Awesome.
You're right. We would be maybe a janitor.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
a
would just
garbage man.
I would just be doing pizza.
Yeah.
I've been a janitor and I work at his pizza.
I think
Yeah.
maybe I'd be a stewardess.
Yeah, I own a pizza restaurant. So
You do?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Fox's Pizza Den.
Why is it? What's that mean?
It's a franchise. The franchise is from up north.
Oh, wow.
But I've been doing that for 14 years. When I started it, I had hair on the top of my head. I don't have hair on the top of my head anymore. I lost that first year.
Because of all the stress,
All the
I
stress,
bet.
all the stress.
I heard that's one of the hardest things. If you're open 2 years, you've got it made.
Been doing it for 14. Been doing it for 14 years.
You deliver?
I do. Yeah, he's one of my delivery drivers.
Oh, wow. What's the biggest tip you ever got?
21.36.
That's
I've
good.
had an $80-something one. I had a worker that had $100-something one before.
No.
Yeah.
I pulled the double yesterday and made almost $200.
Do you think? So you almost made 200.
That's really good. This looks good.
174.
174.
That's really
You
good.
want to give me some money?
Yeah.
I pay you so well.
Let me pay my bills first. And I'll prioritize.
I know. When I get the mail, it's always bills. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Bills, bills, bills. Well, I cut my cables like the hatchet guy. What's his name again? No, hatchet guy.
Oh, you talking about the guy that does it?
Yeah.
Adam Green?
No, not Adam. The guy that.
Oh, Victor Crowley.
The guy that's from jail. Isn't he the hatchet guy, or is he another movie?
I thought Kane Hodder was.
Maybe he is. What's the guy that was in jail and is short and has long hair and kind of really bad skin? No, Bill Moseley doesn't have that.
He got long hair.
No, it's
Or did.
an actor that actually was in jail, and he's kind of made it big now.
Oh, you're talking about he's from Mexico, I think.
Yes.
Um,
And I can't think of his name.
Goodness, I know who you're talking about.
He's become very famous.
Oh yeah.
So it teaches you kids that if you do bad things, you're not very known. Good.
Well, just because you come from a bad upbringing doesn't mean that
Yeah.
you're going to stay that way.
No. And he has.
But I do know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because he was in Dusk Till Dawn.
Yes.
What is it?
And he was in one of those movies that kind of was a
He was the
franchise.
bartender. Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Talking about Cheech?
No,
No.
he was the front guy. Cheech was the front guy.
I know Cheech. He's a cool guy. He made the switch to like more serious roles. Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, Danny Trejo.
Yeah. there you
Danny
go.
Trejo. Oh my gosh, I couldn't
I-
remember it.
Yeah,
I don't
that's,
know
that's
why.
who it is.
But yeah, he's good.
Oh man, he does anything now.
I know.
Like he was in Dodge commercials and
What?
yeah.
For Dodge?
Yeah.
What'd he do?
So is Matthew McConaughey. He's in what, Buick?
What did he show you? Like if you go on the bad side of town with the Dodge, it'll get through or something.
If you can't dodge it, ram it.
He's like one of the people on the street going, hey, buddy, come over here.
Yeah.
Then he's doing all that internet TV services and all kinds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why I cut my cable.
We're
That's
just
where it
about done.
came from. And so I got Roku, and on Amazon Prime, this film I did
Yeah.
did a part
That's
in
Danny.
called The Best Laid Plans is on now on Amazon Prime.
What do you think?
See, my theory about the end of the world is that instead of the ice age, we're going to have the sun coming closer and they're not telling us because it's been hotter everywhere,
Yeah, I think we're
a
gonna
lot
get.
of places.
I think we're gonna get dumber because of technology, and it's gonna be
Oh.
just like idiocracy.
Yeah, we're gonna Google everything.
Oh yeah, dude.
How do I breathe?
Yeah. Wait, I take a breath and let me Google it.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I really feel like that's the way that it's gonna eventually go.
Oh, it is. You can't talk to a live person anymore, and if you do, you can't understand them. They're like, you know, it's
they're
horrible.
usually foreign. Yeah.
Yes. And one lady, I could not understand her, and I kept asking, "What did you say?" And she was getting annoyed at me, and I'm sorry, but I can't understand your language. I
Yeah.
don't understand what you're saying.
That makes it difficult, with all the, telemarketers and stuff like that, or people that you're trying to fix your phone.
Yes.
Like, speak to somebody that does English.
I know.
And I know that the foreign guys are typically smarter with electronics than we are.
Yes,
But, I mean, come on, it's difficult.
it is. Yeah.
But my wife, she's an RN, and she's going to get her master's. Right now she's trying to get all that. They're trying to get in a program to get her master's, and some of the stuff that she has to do has to be with doctors, and it has to be all like American made doctors. I'm like, why? People in China are smarter doctors. Their education is higher.
Yeah.
In my opinion, than us
Oh yeah.
over here. What color do you think?
Well, they're not. I think red.
I think red now. I've only got, I think, total of 5
Should I
of
put
these.
it here
I think that would be good.
or on the chainsaw?
Chainsaw would be really good.
Yeah.
I think the chainsaw would be good.
Now,
This
It's-
right here's got a pretty decent cult following on this.
oh yeah, it was so fun to make. Except for the headbutt was real and it really hurt.
Really.
Because Fiddle and Ray kept saying, "No, go forward more." And now, what killed me was that they aren't teaching cursive in schools
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
What?
the math,
What is that?
the basic core math is crazy.
Really?
Like, just to multiply something, you got to add and subtract
Yes.
and all this other. I'm like, why?
I know.
Like, that's not how we were taught.
No. Oh, I hated math. Oh, I'm so bad at it. Men are usually better at math.
I was always pretty good. Like when it done to like the ACT, I actually scored a 27 out of 35.
Wow.
But on reading, I got an 11.
Oh no. What did they make you read?
Well, apparently I couldn't read and comprehend anything.
Okay.
And the only reason I got a 27 on that, it would have been higher.
Mhm.
But on some of the math, you have to have like reading problems. Or the one that got that one. Wasn't very smart at that.
Oh, wow.
But you know, Lennea, I appreciate this the signing. I know that you've got a lot of stuff going on. I think there's some people waiting for you.
Right.
But you know, I appreciate you doing this for us.
Oh, of course. I
Because
love
it's
doing that.
you know it's a busy time for you being at this convention. You know.
Yes.
But y'all stay tuned. We've got a couple other. We've got another signing coming up, and we're going to do some interviews. So y'all stay tuned.
But mine's.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But thank you very much, Lennea.
Okay, thank you.
It was an absolute pleasure.
Oh,
So, and thanks for the mystery box. I
yes!
loved it. Yeah.
Good. I'm so glad. Because a lot of times I don't really get feedback, and I'm like, oh, I'm upset.
No, I absolutely enjoyed it. Can you turn that on?
I know what you think. Does Dean Winchester stand in front of you? Nah, but I'm that sexy. You like what you see? Go check out some more of our stuff.